Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the second-ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back, and they heave it deep downfield. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. It was a foot race, and he won it. Just getting settled into this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Curry.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. The quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morgan. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line, but they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense and taking advantage what the defense gave them.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biak.
And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's second down and goal now for this offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Refusing to be brought down. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. The back's got it. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Crossing the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blower with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Looking for a gap. It's McCray. Aiming for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. The Wolverines trying to cash in here in the red zone. Handoff from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
On the
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Running play called on third and short. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. They reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And now the handoff. Powerful running here. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards and get those first downs.
First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The Nittany Lions line up on first and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense. Waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Penn State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So from the 16-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start at the 25. Penn State offense comes back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Delivers quickly to the left side. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get the second half going. return here from inside the 15-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? It's a quick grab. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The Nittany Lions come up to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a big gain across midfield all the way to the opponent's 35. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Gain moves it to the 24. It's a fresh set of downs. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Cross. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. Receiver steps out just short of the goal line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Goal line formation for the defense. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Bringing it out. It's Morgan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Keeping it on the ground here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Takes the handoff again. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Down 1 possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lofting it toward the left sideline. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. They're setting out to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They've got a first and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the quarterback will just sneak it now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There is no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. They'll run the option. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, once in a while you get to these critical moments in a game. And with that stop by this defense, here we are in the 4th quarter in a tie game. Now it's 4th down. You've had 3 chances to punch this in, not able to do it. Do you take the lead, or are you going to try to get the touchdown this close to the goal line?
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So instead of trying to break the tie with a field goal, they'll leave the offense out there on 4th and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Spins away from defenders. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Single back, takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines, to take the lead in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And they'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will come to the line to run the hurry-up. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
This time, a completion. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.